Hi guys, my name is Mille and welcome to another season video. In today's video, I will talk about all the events and cars for season number 83. And yes, there will be an Evo Cup, which I'm looking forward to the most. But to start, claiming of the car. Well, not really this time around. By the time this is uploaded, I will be sitting on the airplane watching a movie, as I will be gone for a month. But no worries, I have some videos ready to be put out while I'll be gone, such as next season video and season max tunes for these two seasons. Anyways, the car you will have received by now is the Ferrari F12 Tdf, a track spec version of the F12 Berlinetta, which looks meaner and more aesthetically pleasing, at least to me. It is not the first time you can get this car delivered as a milestone version. It was also the milestone reward back in season 21, but then the car came in yellow, and now it comes in this special red. It's up to you if you want to keep them both, or strip this one in the hope to get stage 6 parts. Performance-wise, it is not the greatest car, with a record of an 8.187, but it is a nice collection piece to put in your Ferrari garage, and it can end up maybe become a Golden Cup in the far future. The season prize car for season 83 is the beautiful Aston Martin Vanquish Segata. I know I often say cars are gorgeous and all that, and they truly are, but in the end I almost sound like Lewis Hamilton saying every place has the best fans. But on this one, I cannot express how good looking the car is. It is a piece of art almost which should be hung in a museum and not be driven on the streets with the chance of crashing it. I hope one day I can own the diecast collection of these Segata models. Segata is one of the big 5 Italian automobile design houses and has a history for bringing out some uniquely redesigned cars stretching back to even the 1920s, where they even were on the racing scene. They might not be as known as Pininfarina nowadays, but they still have some really good looking cars, with their most famous one being the Aston Martin DB4 GT Segata, or the Alfa Romeo Stradale TZ3, which we had in CSR Racing 1, even this crazy Cadillac Nod, which I've never even heard of. There was even a weird looking Mustang Segata. There are so many. If you have the time and if you want to, try to Google to find out more about their finest works. To celebrate Segata's centenary, which means 100 years anniversary, to make a DBZ centenary collection, including what you see here, the Vanquish Segata Coupe. This luxury vehicle with an eye for design is part of a collection of 4 cars, but later more on that. In-game it comes in the now already iconic red with golden accents, while as milestone hunters we'll have to settle with this Kaplan Roadster green version of the car, which still looks absolutely stunning. The backlights make this car stand out completely in my opinion. I must say though that I was surprised it is a Tier 5 car, considering it has the same engine as the Vanquish S, which is a beefier version of the Vanquish, but not as beefy as the V12 DB11. I expected it to be top end Tier 4, up there with the N-Attack GTR, as it's a small performance upgrade compared to the Vanquish and the Vantage. But it has become a rather average Tier 5 with an 8.0 max start time, running slightly below dyno. Does that mean it is not worth going for? No, I can imagine future Evo Cups or even other types of events to get the shooting brake version, or the Speedster, or the Volante. But if they come, they will most likely come in red with golden accents, so if your OCD wants to have matching collection, you really have to go top 10 this season. I wonder what colors will be available when the season ends. I've seen pictures of cars in dark blue and it looks absolutely stunning. My favorite part is the taillight, so simple, yet so stylish. Now prestige car, and this one is maybe one of my favorites in some time now. The Toyota Supra. Oops, I mispronounced BMW M4 M40i. Almost the same though. A Tier 3 car, but not just a Tier 3 car, the new fastest one. But first more on the car itself. It is a new car and it is a convertible, and honestly I quite like it. This is not the same car as a Zenvo Coupe, which has been in game for such a long time already, but this is an all new prestige car. Tomorrow the 10 times drop rate should start and it should be easily upgradable, as fusion parts are rather common and Tier 3 upgrade costs are not that high. If you need more fusion parts, feel free to strip M235i's or BMW M4's. Performance wise, it is the first car to dip under 7.9 mark in Tier 3, which is quite a jump compared to the Vorsteiner Cayman GT4 with a record of a 7.932. I'm quite stoked about this car though. It comes in some nice colors and it can help you perhaps to get through Tempest. As for colors, in the dealership you can find some of the available ones, but for me satin grey sticks out, and also there seems to be hidden rims in there as well, so good luck pulling tomorrow. Now the events, and it is going to be interesting. So in first we have an Evo Cup for the Zenvo TSR-s, and this car is just wow. So compared to all previous Evo Cups, with the exception of the SC18, the Evo Cup price was a special livery or minor changes were made to the model of a car that was already available in game. Maybe Aventador Liberty Walk is also debatable to being different, but where I want to go to is the fact that the TSR-s is a big change compared to the TS1 GT on almost all aspects. The interior is different, the front end is sharper and more aggressive, different headlights, different rear diffuser, and the thing that sticks out the most is without a doubt the wing on the back, which is notoriously known for its active aero, with the wing literally turns when taking a corner at high speed. It's crazy. Of course, in game there are no turns, so it is of no real functionality you would think. Well, if you tap it on the screen in the garage, an animation should be initiated which tilts it in both directions, kinda fun, like it would be turning the steering wheel. It's quite amazing. I wonder if it will also turn if the Santa Palma racetrack makes a comeback and it rolls in from the roundabout. Performance-wise, the TS1 GT, the car you will have to use to get a TSR-s, was for quite some time the fastest milestone car with a low 7.3, up until the Coupe crushed it with a low 7.2. It will be quite a hard Evo Cup, as Zenvo fusion parts are definitely not easy to get your hands on and you will need a lot of them alongside stage 6 parts. But the reward is worth it. A 7.2 Evo Cup reward car, which could become the fastest free to get car by maybe beating the McLaren F1, looks amazing and can be won during a limited amount of time, so it's only limited to certain players. The 20 times drop rate on gold crates to get the TS1 GT will launch on the day the event starts, which I think will be tomorrow, and there should be event crates as well. For now, stage 6 parts show up as split in the inventory, but I do expect them to merge when the event launches, like we had in the past with previous Evo Cups. I really hope I can use the Sleipnir though, just like the Red Chiron was allowed during the Saint-Dizan Chiron Sport, but then for the HPE 1200, Hobbs Demon wasn't allowed. Fingers crossed. Also a fun thingy, you should try going to the showroom and try to pronounce the names of the various available colors for the TS1 GT. It is in Danish, but immature me thinks it's kinda funny. I'm also aware if you did pull this car prior to this update in a different color from the milestone spec, the color might have been changed, but on the help shift there is a message saying that they are aware of this issue and the next update this will be fixed and the car will be reverted to its original color. The same happened to the 650S Liberty Walk apparently, where people's cars all turned into a black one. Now the final one for this season, the next chapter in the Hobbs & Shaw storyline, named Double Crossed. In this event you will need to get the DMD Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7 from my favorite movie of the Fast and the Furious franchise, Too Fast Too Furious. It is not my favorite car of the movie as it is kinda riced in my opinion, but that was what was cool back in the day and little me actually liked it. DMD stands for Dream Automotive Development and Design. They already exist since the 1980s and have been modifying and personalizing various cars ever since. They might not be as known outside of Japan, but over there they're definitely more popular. The car with neon is brought great into the game like usual and comes as a tier 4 car, and it's also rather fast, being the second fastest in its tier. I was not expecting that, I will be honest with you. This is the 4th car for the Hobbs & Shaw storyline in the build up to the Supra, which could get its finale in 2.7. The event should start around next week and I think it will be again a dual lock-in event, with the first slot being the 720S and its variants or the Zeta1, and the second slot the Evo 7. It will be harder as Mitsubishi parts are extremely rare, so let's hope I can make it. Okay, that's all folks for today. I think I have it all covered. Sorry if I missed something or if the timing is too early or too late, as everything is basically pre-recorded. Expect some more videos where I'll be gone, but I'll be back only next month with live streams. I will be missing the update video sadly and for season video for season 85, but when I get back I will be back up there, up to the pace. I will close off here. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you guys for watching, my name is Miller, take care, see you around and keep racing.